Now let's talk about paramagnetism. Paramagnetic materials are only weakly attracted to magnets, and they don't stay magnetic once the magnet is removed. You can think of them as the shy cousins of ferromagnetic materials. In paramagnetic materials, like aluminum, magnesium, or platinum, electrons also create tiny magnetic fields, but they're not organized into domains. Instead, they're all jumbled up. When you bring a magnet close, some of these electron spins align with the magnetic field, causing a weak attraction. But as soon as the magnet is gone, the spins go back to being random, and the material stops being magnetic. Imagine a crowd of people who only dance when the music is playing, but stop and scatter when the music stops. Examples of paramagnetic materials are aluminum, magnesium, and lithium. You won't really notice paramagnetism in everyday life because it's so weak. Here's a cool fact. Paramagnetic materials are used in scientific experiments like in MRI machines where their weak magnetic response helps create detailed images of your body. Finally, let's look at diamagnetism. Diamagnetic materials are actually repelled by magnets, but the effect is super weak. Unlike ferromagnetic or paramagnetic materials, all materials are technically diamagnetic, but it's usually only noticeable in certain ones. In diamagnetic materials like water, wood, or bismuth, electrons don't have their own strong magnetic fields. When a magnet comes near, the external magnetic field causes the electrons to adjust their orbits slightly, creating a tiny magnetic field that opposes the external magnet. This opposing field makes the material push away from the magnet, but it's so weak you need strong magnets or sensitive equipment to see it. Picture a group of people who don't like loud music, so they move away from the speakers at a concert. Examples of diamagnetic materials include bismuth, water, gold, and even living things like frogs. Yes, frogs can be slightly repelled by super strong magnets. And here's another cool fact. Scientists have used strong magnetic fields to levitate small diamagnetic objects like frogs or strawberries. Because of this repelling effect, it's like a tiny anti-magnet force.